What's going on, Tiny Campers? This is Joe from Tiny Camper Company here in Claremont, Florida. Today we got a sneak peek of a brand new 5x Inca4x4 Venture Series. It's a great build that we do from Lewis here at Inca4x4. But we sell them, directly to his customers, our customers, with his touches, our features, a great collaboration partnership. So let's check out what one actually looks like. And if you have any questions, subscribe to the link below or shoot us an email at tinycampercompany@gmail.com. Camp on. Now this unit actually behind me is outfitted with a brand new 270 Taruca awning. Why do we like Taruca? It's very simple. For me as a business owner, as a boutique manufacturer, you want to make sure that the customers always have everything they need. The Taruca, yes, it's a little bit more expensive, but first off, a lot of these other companies I'm not going to name, I have to go through so much customer service just to get a warranty. I got customer service, and then I got warranty reps, and then I got to go through a sales rep just to get an awning replaced, just simply because the manufacturer didn't make a quality awning. So with Daniel from Taruca, I personally, every time we've had these awnings, I haven't had any bad experiences. I haven't had any issues. When you look at the quality, if you got a product like ours that's made out of a boat material that's got great quality, great product, and it's just a good product, you want to make sure that you're following up with an awning. Now, it doesn't mean you have to buy directly from Taruca or from, any other brand. There's so many out there. It's kind of like your choice. Like, I like Jeep. My wife loves Toyota. My brother loves Toyota. My brother's wife loves Jeep. So it's all the same. You get to choose, but choose what's best for your family. Now, when looking at this series, you're going to see a lot of things that I really enjoy right behind me. It's got to be comfortable for you. So this unit, if you look right behind me, we'll take a look at it in this video, but it does feature a Mark II air conditioner hookup. If you look back there, those are the air intake as well as the air exhaust, and then that little red thing is actually the drain. Now, the biggest question I always get when looking at this unit too is, what is that Valterra? Is that a sewage waste? No, it's actually a better way to port the diesel heaters. You can get on Etsy, which I found, which is really cool. You get on Etsy, They make these 3D plastic prints that you can actually plug into one of these holes and you can direct the diesel heater air intake. Most of our customers typically put their diesel heater right there on that fender just because there's plenty of space. Now, the biggest question I always receive, Joe, what do you guys recommend for the best diesel heater? I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. You know, I like simple. So if you can buy a unit that's all in one briefcase, it's probably the best bet for you. I've seen them all as steel, you know, diesel heaters from like Colorado 4x4. I've seen them, you know, directly on Amazon. Guys, I'm not a diesel heater expert, but I will tell you one thing. It seems like they're all the same. One might be better than other. What I have noticed is the best thing for you is if you're buying a Chinese diesel heater to buy some better vents. That's all it is. Your venting, your ducting, you know, the fact is each diesel heater is different. I just don't like the ones you have to completely assemble. I like the ones that are almost like in a Pelican case, that are like a briefcase you can carry around, put the parts back in, and then when you're ready to start it up, it's ready to go. So another question we always get about these really cool off-road trailers is, why do you guys use an MT? Can you guys use an AT? Yeah, nowadays tires, this is a Gladiator. We just happen to get a great price with Gladiator. We used to be in the previous videos with Milestar. We've been with Nitto. There's so many different types of brands. But what I do like about Gladiator is it's not too much MT, but it's just subtle enough to give you that MT look. So nowadays they make a lot of cool versions like the RT, the LT, just different types of tread patterns for these tires. I do like to use American Racing wheels just because they're aluminum, and the coating seems a lot better that we like on these than the other ones. Now there's other brands, you know, you've seen us use Tactic, or we've used Fuel for shows. I don't have a preference. If you're doing anything like we do, eventually down the road, you know, you probably want something inexpensive to replace. Just because, you know, you're beating it up, you're on the trail, it's gonna have paint chips. So I like this satin look because if anything ever happens to it, I can take a can of spray paint, touch over it, and there we go. Now, if you are keeping a camper for like a, you know, a Princess Warrior or a mall crawler, then that's probably your best bet, you know, to get something really nice. But unfortunately, you know, half of my customers, when I'm out with you guys, I see you guys tear these things up. So you just gotta have the proper knowledge on what to do, on how to fix things, because you're going to get these problems. So these problems won't occur because of the quality control. The problems occur because of what happens when you're out on the trails. Just like, you know, every time we go wheeling, something always happens. You know, you just got to know how to fix that next step, or you can take it to your local mechanic to fix it. But it's better off for you to understand knowledge, gain some wisdom on YouTube of how to fix things, and then you can save yourself quite a bit of money. So Tiny Campers, just tell me if you have any questions about the Inca4x4 series. It's a 5x8 unit. It is 8 feet long. It does have a departure angle on the very back. Inside sleeping space, number one question I always get, it's like 7-8 inside. Inside galley space, it's 24 by 24. Inside cubbies, the front cubby 6 inches by 12 inch face. Yes, it is small. Unfortunately, it's made to put your cell phones, your gear, just knick-knack items that you don't want to lose. Inside cubbies are 12 by 12. Material that we use, it is a boat material. Everything that you see is going to be cladded with a polycore. Question we always get, is the campers insulated? Yes, they are. I don't know how many times we receive that question. I don't know if people just don't insulate campers. Where's it insulated? Mainly in your roof. The sidewalls are a foam core resins. It's not foam like styrofoam like you're thinking. It's an expanded resin foam that makes it a hard material, which gives it a great R value. The roof, very simple. It's 2 layers. Your roof right there is almost 2 inches thick. Now, what type of insulation do you use for the roof? It's very simple. We use just a very, you know, store-bought foam insulation for the roof. Sometimes we'll go extreme and we'll pick up a product that is like a spray foam insulation that comes out of like a cylinder that looks like a 5-pound aluminum tank. And we'll take this really big saw and just cut off all the excess and then put the roof on top. Now, it's closed cell insulation. You know, you can request for it, or you can just use, you know, the regular foam insulation that we currently use in the roofs. Sealants. Do you guys use silicone? No, we don't. We use polyurethanes. 3 products I love to use: 5200, Sem Seal, Tiger Seal. Those are the three products that I love to use. We have perfected the fact that you can take 50% Dawn dish soap platinum, 50% water, shake it up, and you can manipulate all this sealant to whatever you want it to conform to. So let me show you a prime example of what that looks like. These corner caps right here, you know, just a little bit of sealant to allow water to run properly through there. This thing's a little bit, you see all those Groveland watermarks everywhere. So what cleans up the material on the outside? Some kind of denatured. I like using a denatured alcohol. But if you look at these sealants are not caulk. We don't use caulk out here. We use a polyurethane sealant. This thing is damn near hard. So it just helps. Is it needed? Probably not. You know, we built it like a boat, but is it a peace of mind? Yes, for me, for everybody. And if you look at it, it's ran all the way up right there. Just a polyurethane black. Now, can you request for other colors? Sure. You know, sometimes does it get a little bit smudgy? Yes. What can you do? Take a microfiber rag, some denatured alcohol, just rub it off. That's it. All right, guys, this is Joe from Tiny Camper Company. Thank you so much for watching our video. Please like and subscribe below. If you have any questions, please shoot us an email or give us a phone call. We're here to help. We got some great upcoming events coming up. Camp on, and God bless.